Welcome to Movement and Function. I'm Beth Wagner. In today's 2 for Tuesday video, I'm going to show you 2 awesome exercises to work your mid and low back using the foam roller. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, to set yourself up with a foam roller, what I'm using today is 6 inches in diameter, firm foam roller. There are a lot of different foam rollers available. So if you're in the market for a new foam roller, I suggest going for the 3-foot long round foam roller, 6 inches in diameter, and either medium or medium firm. Often some of the makers are putting out extra firm foam rollers. Those are really, really dense. It's going to feel like lying on a log. So you do want a foam roller with some give to it. Also, when you're doing these exercises, I suggest doing these on a firm surface. So on the ground, on a yoga mat, something like that. You could try these on the bed to start with. It depends on how soft your bed is. If it's really soft, this could just sink right into the bed and you're not going to feel as much of the effect of being on the foam roller. But try it out on various surfaces in your house and see what works best for you. All right, we'll start with the foam roller lengthwise. Now, to get on and off of this is always a bit tricky, especially when you're first starting out. Play with it, have fun, and be prepared to roll off of it a couple times before you get it. All right, so I'm going to start down on this end. I'll come up onto the table here. I'm going to set the foam roller right at my tailbone. All right, one hand on each side, knees bent, feet flat on the surface, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll down. From this position, you have options, a ton of options actually. Step 1 with this exercise is simply to let your spine realign while supported on the foam roller. So make sure that your tailbone is right in the middle in this lower part, and that the foam roller is right in between your shoulder blades, resting against your upper back, and the middle of your head is supported on the foam roller. And now simply relax your arms. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose, deep into your belly, and out through the mouth. Let your shoulder blades relax, let your head relax, let your chin slightly lower down, let your low back, your lumbar spine, rest into the foam roller. After a few breaths here, then we can play with a few movements. You could try moving one arm at a time up and over your head, and then the other arm. Depending on your balance, you could try both at the same time. This requires you to use your feet on the surface for balance. If you feel capable of that, go ahead and try that. Another option is some snow angels. Turn your palms so that the palms are facing the ceiling and go out to the side, up and over, and then come back down. This is a great way to get some opening through your shoulder blades and actually your entire shoulder girdle. And rest. You could also play with some lower body movement here. You could do some pelvic tilts, rounding your low back into the foam roller and then coming back up, rounding down and coming back up. Another progression with your palms down here, you could try lifting 1 foot at a time. Now we're really starting to challenge your balance. This is more of a core exercise. Definitely a progression. So start out with whatever you feel comfortable with and play with it. This is a really great, fun, exploratory, playful exercise. Shoot for spending a few minutes in this position with variations of arm movements, leg movements, and breathing. And really listen to your body, see where you feel tightness, see where your body is craving some movement, and find ways to move in that way. Again, with the goal being that your spine is aligned and supported right along the foam roller. Okay, let's move on to exercise 2. So I'll come off of the foam roller here, and I'm going to turn the foam roller crosswise. Okay, so we'll want to put the foam roller at about the middle to bottom half of your shoulder blades, or for a woman, about at your bra strap. So we'll place it here. Again, knees bent, feet flat on the table, so you feel like you have a lot of support here. All right, now in this position to start with, you can either keep your hands here on your hips, you can put them on the table, you could put them on the foam roller behind your head. See what feels best for you. I'll put my hands here behind my head, and I'm going to lower my trunk over the foam roller. Rest here and squeeze through the lower abdominals and come back up. So this is also a core exercise as well, although the focus of this exercise is on mobilizing your mid-back. All right, so if my hands are here, it would look like this. Tuck the chin and come back up. You can try moving the foam roller a little bit farther down or farther up, and that will change where you feel the stretch a little bit. You could try having your elbows pointed toward the ceiling. You could also try having your elbows out toward the side. All of those positions changes the stretch just a little bit. There's no right or wrong here. Just feel it out, see what feels best for you, and experiment with it. Similar to the first exercise, try spending a few minutes performing variations of this exercise and rolling the foam roller a little bit higher and then a little bit lower. And work on it for a few minutes. It's normal to feel some stretch discomfort with this exercise, some opening through the spine, maybe even some pops or cracks in your spine. That's normal, but if you're feeling any sharp, shooting, stabbing pain in your back, then don't do this exercise. Your back either isn't quite ready for it or these aren't the exercises for you. So listen to your body. After performing these exercises for a few days, your body will start to get used to it and you probably won't feel as much of that stretch discomfort with subsequent performance of these exercises. I hope you've enjoyed these foam roller exercises for your mid and low back. I'd love to hear what you think of them, so please leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that now. And it's always great to see a thumbs up. Here's to your healing, health, and happiness. Have a fantastic day.